the Denver Broncos. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and
8. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll get this complete to Trent Sherfield. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Try again. It's second and 10. Now it's Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Next, from the gun, on third down. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
For the Broncos field goal.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Jimmy DK now to return it. Crazy. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready? They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Let's go now.
Again, it's Pollard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Titans sending out their punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's Dobbins. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line.
He's brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here comes second and 4. To throw is Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
On the return, it's Jim Deacon. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
The RPO, that one is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Ward. Got a man. It's Lockett. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Flush to his right. The short one taken in by Helm. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. Down the left sideline. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll take this one in. Tony Pollard, touchdown Tennessee.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throw it. Nix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second and 16 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 8.
Nick's going to look to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Throwing is Nix. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and good. Broncos will get out in front 17-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Ward. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the air again, Ward. That one intercepted. Picked up by Alex Singleton. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Good blocking, and he's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. That is a dream scenario. The offense hit the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos up their lead. It's now 24-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Ward throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Second down, they need 7. Out of the gun, Ward. The middle, and he's got Wrigley. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. On first down, Ward. That's the rookie from Texas, John A. Barron. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing, Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Back to throw is Ward. Lock it on the slant. He's got it. Here's second and 6. Throwing again is Ward. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Come on. Hit. 60 Vikings.
Ward to throw again. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, scoring 70.
They snap it to Ward. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now a second down throw for Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got a man open. It's Sherfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a ball to the punt team. It's 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
19 Chargers, 19 Chargers, 19, 18.
In motion, Okonkwo. They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. And he's going to have a Titans 1st down. They picked it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Nick Bonito there for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Rocket headed in motion.
Traffic 60.
Drop play. Here comes Pollard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Sack Allen, taking him down for the 1st sack of this new campaign. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. They punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, run with Dobbins. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 37 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Here's Dobbins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go play action with Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Nix from the gun on third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Come on.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. He gave one defender the runaround there on his way to picking up 8 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On the ground, it's Pollard. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And
he's in. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans. And for Cam Ward, the first overall selection in April, career touchdown pass number 1.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Oluwafemi Oladejo there to make the tackle.
Brings up second down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Throw it. Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. L'Jarius Sneed. Tight coverage as he gets in the way of that one.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. From the 32 now, Here's 1st and 10. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Amani Hooker there on the tackle. It is 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Throwing is Nix. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Dobbins going to get it now as we start the 4th. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's a toss, right side. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Back at the 16-yard
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you.
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
The kick is good.
This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. And he can rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Ward. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
from the gun on third down. Ward. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Chindike that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Hey, check that, street.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan McMillan. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Broncos. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Dobbins. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. And they give it to Pollard. He's inside the 40, inside the 20, and he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Now it's Dobbins. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd
From
and
the
8.
41, here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of a yard.
The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Nix to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Broncos.
First down. First down 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short. But he has picked up the 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.